get to film first practice because I couldn't find the attachments on my GoPro, and that's what happens if you're doing shit last minute. But I'll put you on the helmet now and we'll go out for second practice. It's a tricky layout. It took a couple laps to definitely get used to it, and yeah, we'll just keep on trucking. See you out there. Second practice finished. What do you reckon, babe? How'd I look?
Really good.
Yeah? Nervous. Yeah, I actually felt really good with leads and chases there. I got the confidence when I'm chasing Joel to be able to do that. So I think qualifying is in like an hour or so, and I'll put you back in the GoPro and we'll go from there. How gangster are these? It was so gangster. I actually might have ran in my one. So gangster. I actually watched me cop on it after this event. We are in line for our first battle poly. Yet again, we're going to run with Joel. I know what he's doing. He knows what I'm doing. Keen as, honestly. I'm just keen as to get back out there. It's like every time, you know, packy days you can get out there as much as you want and all the rest, but on a comp day, because it's all structured, you just want to drive, eh? So yeah, pretty keen. Let's just get some laps. Wasn't my best entry on lead, but let's see. It wasn't my best entry, but that's alright.
Again, he podiumed, he come third.
Came out and killed it, yeah.
Yeah, did really well. So, as well as Joel Spagnuolo. Joel did a great job last round as well. So, these two did a lot of driving together last round. It looks like they've spent a bit of time together. So, these guys pair themselves up in these battles as well for our L2 drivers. So, they definitely feel like confident with each other. Showing there is Kwame doing a great job in that lead run. Right out, nice and wide in the big JZX90, and it allows Joel to get up nice and close in that Evolution car sales R32 gun.
Yeah, that's right.
Evolution.
Not my nicest 2 laps. Yeah, definitely I felt like I did better in practice, but hopefully that's enough to get me some decent points, and we'll just improve from there.
One of the hard parts of tandem driving is obviously like that, like you said, that timing on transition, just trying to get that front end really close to the car, but maybe not quite digging the nose in too much.
Yeah,
so.
definitely didn't get the nose out enough on that transition, but Joel Spagnuolo now coming down the hill in that purple R32. A little bit of a check up there as he enters, maybe throwing Kwame off a little bit in the chase, but he's doing a good job now getting right up next to the R32 there as they transition into the right-hander. Joel doing a good job just leaving that pocket nice and open, and Kwame filling that gap there. Exactly what we want to see from our L2 drivers. A little bit choppy there, but again.
Checking the results, so far we're sitting first place qualifier, which is sick. Line up with someone different in the second run, so I've got, I think it's a BA Falcon Ute. So let's get some doors.
And again, it's got a sunny, it's on tilt, so I'm always going to pay more attention to that.
It's winning.
As we've got a couple cars coming down the hill now, so it is going to be the silver AU, of Patrick White in the lead, Kwame Porter in the chase. Bit of an awkward lead there to chase for Kwame, but he's doing a great job of it. He's kept the car sideways the whole time. He's definitely doing a lot of work in that chase position. Patrick definitely not making it the easiest run to chase there, Danny.
Nah, for sure.
with landscaping.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Jamie Godfrey. So if you want to get other landscaping done, hit up Jamie. That's what. Here we go, Kwame Porter now. He's in the lead, getting chased down by Patrick White there. So Paddy looking a little bit more comfortable in the chase there, having someone to follow. And Kwame's giving it a great lead to follow right now. Nice and smooth, getting out nice and wide in that big booty JZX90. Finishes off the run strong. Great job there from Kwame.
Second quality done. Pretty happy with that. I've definitely felt that my second qualification laps were better than my first. The car, I don't know if I said earlier, but it's running on 5 cylinders, which is sad. I had this problem last event and turned out that the injectors were clogged, so I got them cleaned. It fixed the injectors, fixed the misfire, and then I got the dead misfire again, cleaned the injectors again, and it didn't go away. So I did the spark plugs, didn't go away. So I think that it's the core pack, and yeah, I don't have spare core packs on me. So at the moment, I'm just driving through the lower power. It's fine on boost, but off boost, I really got to work the clutch, and I literally just put a brand new clutch in it. So we'll just wait for the results and see where we go from there.
I'm running out of voice.
I did tell you to get some butter menthols before the event. You ignored me. You laughed me off.
Yeah, someone wants to bring me some butter menthols. It would be great.
Off, Ben, like I was some kind of joke, but who's joking now? As we got Kwame Porter, and he's in that green JZX, leading Paddy White in the AU Ute. And both of these guys are quite smooth through mid-track there, Ben. Nothing choppy, nothing changey, just a consistent gap, and a couple of guys floating through, having a good time.
Yeah, great job. Unfortunately for Team Rocket, Tom Goldsmith, Brandon Cotton are gone. Ricky Lee just missing out, unfortunately, as well as Daniel Colasco in the blue BMW, James Harriman, Dylan Pedersen, Ryan Powney, Riley Gregg, Bryson Taylor, Jordan McRae, Kane McLaughlin, Brad Sillis, and Ben Phillips.
But a couple of guys that aren't knocked out. We've got Paddy White here leading Kwame Porter for the script flipped on their little battle pulley here in round 3. And unfortunate. But fantastic avoidance there from Kwame Porter. He's like, nah, these bars are expensive. Get out of here. I'm not replacing that.
We are in the top 8, which is sick. I'm not sure who we're versing, but I will see you in the helmet.
We had to call him out and go, come on, Jock, you need to get out there. You're still in the competition.
Take that car off the trail. He's still got Jock up there as a black Ford.
All right, he hasn't updated Will Chamberlain, has he? All right, here we go. Kwame Porter now. Good job through that quad kick again. You can watch him add the angle on now through the hairpin. Jock Manser, though, getting up close and personal through the hairpin. Now into the right-hander. Kwame nice and wide. Again, just opening the door for Jock. And Jock taking full advantage of it there, getting right up alongside Kwame in the JZX there. Jump down to the pitch straight in a minute.
And of course, Ben, take your time on those intros. There's no need to rush because I'm going to be getting a pizza, I reckon.
Well, maybe if the pizza guys can hear you, tell them what you want now, Danny.
Can I place my order over the speakers? I don't have a menu. All right, so Jock Manser taking Kwame to Gapplebee's a little bit here.
Yeah,
Kwame's going to try and close the gap here mid-track, which is a very good place to do it, and he's done so nicely. And solid work by Jock there out the front, filling the zones as we want him to do. Kwame, ball right up on the door, coming over the line. What's going on here? We've got Kwame Porter cruising out to the middle of the track. Is he picking up something that came off his car, maybe?
It's come off someone. He's lost
the pulley and a belt.
He's lost the crank pulley, the thing that all J's do.
Oh, Stewie, it's the J problem.
It's the J problem. He's lost the pulley. He's lost the belt.
Those absolute unkillable engines.
You know what though? Good eyes on Kwame though. He found that straight away.
He homed in.
Eagle-eye Kwame Porter over there.
It's like on Terminator 2, how it looks through the POV of Artie. It's like, and then the message pops up: 1 JC crank pulley.
half of 1 JC crank pulley.
Do not terminate.
A little bit unfortunate there for Kwame because, of course,
do you know what? Lucky we didn't put the pasta bet on because I was going to put my money on him. So,
yeah.
Well, he's still got his mechanical, I guess.
I was going to put my money on Luke, so just so you know. So Kwame's toe point did about as well as his harmonic balancer. He's lost it.
That's the thing with
Where's the snatch strap?
That's the thing with
why are we using
these arrogant 1J guys? They go, I've got a 1J, I don't need a toe point because I will never break down.
It's so reliable until the front of my engine comes off.
You don't get that on RBs. just oiling issues and, and ringland issues and overheating issues. And head drain issues. But your balancer stays on.
So my crank pulley came off and I've inlanded this absolute weapon. Thank you so much, bro. Let's get comfy. So I'm in a borrowed car. What an absolute legend. Oh man. So yeah, I got the rundown first.
I'm gonna come to the front and I'll let you do your side one.
Good to go? Oh.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
stuck under the clutch, but we're going to do as good as we can. Not a bunch of lock, but let's just give it our best, shall we? Transition softly, see how we go. That was a horrendous lead.
If I saw that sight lap, I would be thinking, I'm just going to hang back at it. You know, I'm just going to maybe just do what I got to do back here. And
Alright, so we're just going to send Roger Hansen back into the pits.
because Roger, you can't just drive on and off the track
You
whenever
can't
you want.
part there, Roger.
But he's absolutely gapped Lockie Pryor in that
Yeah, so-
C35.
Oh, you reckon he's hustled him?
He's
Oh, no, he hasn't. Never mind.
do you reckon he was sandbagging him?
He's gone out. He's gone, oh, I'm not very good at this.
It's like the old Anchorman, oh, I'm not prepared, and then pulls the fleet.
So here I did my lead run and coming back in for the chase, but Lachlan in the VY had to pull off the track. He was having fuel surge issues or fuel pump issues. And yeah, we were gifted a win into the final, but yeah, definitely not the way you want to make it in there. It was unfortunate that his car was playing up, but yep. I'm so sorry, Sam. I'll buy you whatever spare that is. That was my bad. I'm so sorry, bro.
Final.
All right, here we go. It is going to be Luke Sanders and Kwame Porter. Kwame will be in the lead first, coming down the hill now. Let's see what Luke Sanders does in the chase. A little bit of a reinitiation there from Kwame Porter. Goes in super deep. Luke just keeping a measured distance, knowing that Kwame's not super comfortable in that car. But Kwame, again, 3 laps in. He's right on the line, exactly where he needs to be. And now you can see Luke's... No! As Kwame, it looks like he's just over-rotated. No! Luke's got into him. Kwame had the hand out the window. God, sorry, man, sorry.
Oh,
L1 drivers here warming up. So we do have our L1 final coming too. We might end up having a little bit of interplay if we need to go to a third run between our drivers now. But here we go. Luke Sanders in the lead. Kwame Porter in the chase. Oh, big straighten in the chase there from Kwame. It's not what he wanted as he now tries to close back up on the door of Luke Sanders. Luke now just needs to keep it tidy, keep it on the black stuff, and he's been doing amazing lead runs all day long, and he does another once again. So Kwame with the straighten in the chase. That may be all she wrote for Kwame Porter, but an amazing effort there from Kwame in a borrowed car, Danny.
Absolutely, not to take anything away from him. He's come out, he's given it his absolute all. And you know what, guarantee if you gave him a few more laps, he'd probably be giving him some really close battles here. But unfortunately, drifting can be a bit of a battle of attrition. And
5 State Series round 2 at the Bend Motorsport Park. It is Kwame Porter in the lead, being chased down by Luke Sanders, coming down the hill now into the quad kink. Good initiation from both drivers. Kwame doing a good job keeping the car at angle the whole way through the corner. Does a great job through the hairpin. Drops a tyre there as Luke now trying to close the door. Kwame, every lap in this car, gets more and more confident. Definitely a very skilled driver to figure it out so quickly as Kwame actually does a great job there. Finishes the lap nice and strong and makes some noise for Luke Sanders, which means in second place in a borrowed car is Kwame Porter. And you get some cash as well, $250, cold hard cash for Kwame. So you borrowed a car, it looked like you weren't going to make it because you had to come to grips with it really quick, and then Lockie's broke his car, so you got a gimme into the final, and then by the end of the final you looked well and truly at home and you got it nailed. So it was fantastic effort from you today, man. You want to give anybody a shout out? Probably the guy that lent you his car.
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. Thank you so much for lending me your car. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, definitely not the way you want to make it to the final. I'm really sorry that your car played up. Big shout out to Drifting SA for hosting another sick event, and all the crowd for staying out here and putting on a good time, and my family to come support me from Victoria. Thank you.
There you go, make some noise to Kwame Porter and for our entire L2 class here. A massive amount of drivers here in our L2 class, totally filled it out. So massive shout out to L2 drivers and the future of L1 in front of you here on the grid.
What a crazy ass end to the event. The Mark II is currently beat. Hoping I need a flashlight, but you can see down there my balancer, typical JZ things. The factory balancer went, so I got beached. My tyres here. I did it when I was scrubbing in my tyres. So Sam lent me his car, which was insane. It's a lot of trust, so I really appreciate it. Could not be happier that I came second place at the round 2. Massive thank you to Sam for letting me borrow his car. That would be a struggle to do, I'm sure, so I really do appreciate that. I just got a few things to do in the car before round 3, which is in August. But yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.